Some lessons change your income, others change your entire mindset. But this one, it changes your life. Welcome to the Bookkeeper, where ideas turn into impact and books become your unfair advantage. Today, we're diving deep into Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the book that didn't just challenge traditional money beliefs, it smashed them. If you've ever felt trapped in the 9-to-5 grind or wondered why some people seem to get richer while others stay stuck, this is the wake-up call you've been waiting for. Let's begin. Part 1. The Tale of Two Dads, Two Mindsets, Two Outcomes. Robert Kiyosaki had two father figures. His real father, the poor dad, was well-educated, intelligent, and firmly rooted in the belief that academic success was the key to a good life. He worked hard, valued job security, and trusted that a stable paycheck would lead to financial safety. On the other hand, Rich Dad, his best friend's father, had limited formal education but immense financial wisdom. He believed in entrepreneurship, risk-taking, and, most importantly, building assets. Their contrasting advice painted two entirely different pictures of life. Poor Dad said, "Go to school, get good grades, and find a secure job." Rich Dad said, "Learn how money works, build assets, and make money work for you." This simple difference changed everything. Because money, Robert learned, is not taught in schools, and yet it controls most people's lives. The poor dad's path represents conventional wisdom, playing it safe, depending on promotions, and fearing financial loss. Meanwhile, Rich Dad's path challenges you to break free from comfort zones, understand money as a tool, and use it to buy freedom. Part 2. The Real Crisis. Lack of financial education. Money problems can't be solved with money. They're solved with financial intelligence. Rich Dad believed that formal education teaches people how to work for money, but not how to make money work for them. That's the problem. Schools teach math, science, and history, but never teach how to manage, invest, or multiply wealth. Most people don't know the difference between assets and liabilities. They earn money, spend it, and repeat the cycle, all without understanding how to grow wealth. This isn't a gap in intelligence, it's a gap in education. Imagine someone earning 6 figures a year, but with no savings, massive credit card debt, and no plan for retirement. That's not uncommon, it's the norm. Financial education is the real secret. Learn the rules of money, or be ruled by those who do. Part 3. The Game Changer. Assets versus Liabilities. At the core of Rich Dad, Poor Dad is one of the most powerful money lessons you'll ever learn. The rich buy assets. The poor and middle class buy liabilities they think are assets. Most people believe their home is an asset, but if it doesn't put money in your pocket, it's a liability. Here's a simple breakdown. Assets: stocks, real estate, rental properties, businesses, intellectual property. Liabilities: mortgages, car loans, credit card debt, high-expense lifestyles. Every time you get paid, ask, am I buying something that makes me money or something that costs me more over time? Your goal? Build your asset column until your passive income surpasses your expenses. That's financial freedom. And it starts with awareness. Awareness of where your money goes and what it's building. Part 4. Escaping the rat race. Why earning more isn't enough. The rat race is a trap. It looks like this. Go to school, get a job, earn money, spend it, get into debt, work more, repeat. You earn more, but also spend more. You upgrade your lifestyle, increase your debt, and lock yourself into a cycle that never ends. That's the rat race. Even high-income earners get stuck here. Because it's not about how much you make. It's about how much you keep and how that money grows. Rich Dad taught that real wealth isn't about income. It's about cash flow. Money coming in from assets that work for you while you sleep. Break free by focusing on acquiring income-producing assets, not just promotions and pay raises. Part 5. Mind your own business, even while working a job. This doesn't mean quit your job. It means shift your mindset. Rich Dad told Robert, the moment you start working for someone else, you're building their business. Start building your own. Even if you have a 9-to-5, you can still invest in real estate, buy dividend stocks, create a digital product, build a side hustle. The goal is to make your money work harder than you do. While others use weekends to binge watch, use yours to build wealth, study markets, learn skills, launch small projects. This mindset shift is the first step toward financial independence. Part 6. The hidden advantage of the rich. Corporations and tax strategy. Here's how the poor and middle class are taxed. Earn, tax, spend. Now, here's how the rich do it. Earn, spend, tax. Rich Dad introduced Robert to the power of corporations. A business can write off expenses like travel, education, and entertainment, all before taxes. That's a legal advantage most employees never use. Let's say you take a course on real estate investing. As an employee, you pay for it from your after-tax income. But as a business owner, it's a deductible expense. Same for business lunches, conferences, or even a car used for work. Understanding how corporations work isn't just smart. It's essential for protecting and multiplying wealth. Part 7. Learn skills that pay. Work to learn, not just to earn. Don't chase promotions. Chase skill sets. Rich Dad encouraged Robert to work jobs that taught him valuable skills, even if they didn't pay much. He took jobs in sales, marketing, investing, and even accounting just to learn how businesses work. The combination of skills creates financial intelligence. If you can, sell a product, read financial statements, manage teams, negotiate deals. You become unstoppable. Money follows value, and value comes from mastering skills that make you versatile and powerful in any market. Part 8. Mastering fear. The rich take calculated risks. Fear keeps most people poor. Fear of losing money, fear of making mistakes, fear of looking foolish. But Rich Dad taught that failure is part of the process. The difference between the rich and the poor isn't how often they fail, it's how they respond to failure. Every wealthy person has stories of failure. What matters is that they didn't stop. Start small, learn fast, fail forward. That's how financial courage is built. Courage is a muscle. The more you use it, the more capable you become of handling risk and managing uncertainty. Part 9. Taking action. Turning knowledge into wealth. Knowing what to do is not enough. Action is the bridge between dreams and results. Here's your starter plan, straight from Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Track your income and expenses. Know your numbers. Build your financial IQ. Read books, watch videos, take courses. Buy your first asset. Stocks, rental property, or digital assets. Create cash flow. Start something that earns you money while you sleep. Join a community. Surround yourself with financially intelligent people. Every empire starts with one small investment. Build yours today. You don't need to be rich to start. You need to start to get rich. Rich Dad, Poor Dad doesn't just teach money. It rewires how you think about money. So here's the question. Are you building someone else's dream or your own? If this video gave you a new perspective, imagine what the next one could do. Subscribe to The Bookkeeper for more life-altering ideas and drop a comment below. What's the first asset you're going to build? Until next time, think differently. Grow intelligently. This is The Bookkeeper, signing off.